10 years later, the girl left him again. Though the man was drowning in sorrow himself, he still remembered to remind her to put on her shoes before leaving. He was the son of a servant who had long been bullied, while she was a willful and spoilt young lady from a wealthy family. By chance, he saw her stand up for him behind his back. She even tripled his mother's salary and specifically asked him to fetch her meals and water. From that day on, he stayed by her side every day, and their way of getting along gradually became more and more like that of a couple. However, one day, there was another boy by her side. Overwhelmed with nervousness and fear, he confronted the girl. He had long assumed he was her boyfriend, only to be mocked harshly by her. "You're not even worth one of my socks. You should know your place first," she said. Later, she happened to see him at his most embarrassed moment, yet she just walked away without a second glance. Not long after that, his mother left him too. A decade later, he re-emerged as a rising star in the business world and appeared before her. When the girl was in danger, there was no trace of hatred in his eyes. Instead, he went to her family to propose marriage and arranged for her to work in his company. Desperate to get rid of him, the girl pretended to have a boyfriend and forced him to choose between himself and this boyfriend, hoping he would finally give up. When she chose the friend, she never expected him to snatch her away without hesitation. It turned out he had long known the truth. She had transmigrated into this book with a mission to bully the male lead, him to stimulate his growth, then bring him together with the female lead in the book. But her own soft-heartedness had turned him into her loyal, devoted little puppy. Even the system accompanying her couldn't help but complain, "You've coddled him so much, he's practically regressed to an infant." Now, this once upstanding male lead had become corrupted because of her. He threw the meddling system into the sea, then turned around and imprisoned the girl. Even when the girl told him cruelly, "I only ever used you, you were just a tool to me," the man only held on tighter, saying, "I don't care about any of that. I just don't want you to leave me."